almost heaven. Making burgers. Got that bacon, sprinkle on some lettuce. Life is over. Over for this pig. Made into a burger to make me pretty big. A burger night. Get the fries. It is time to begin making burgers. Burger mama, get the fries. Burger night. Vegans tried to take this from me, but I don't care. Climate change does not exist. There's my burger, right next to them fries. Misty taste of oil grease, teardrops in my eyes. Burger night, get the fries. It is time to begin making burgers. Burger mama, get the fries. Burger night. I hear a voice every hour and every minute telling me to make another burger once again. I don't have a problem, you're full of shit. I simply love the taste of this. It's so damn good. So damn good. The burger night. Get the fries. It is time to begin making burgers. Burger mama, get the fries. Burger night. The burger night. Get the fries. It is time to begin making burgers. Burger mama, get the fries. Burger night, get the fries. Burger night, get the fries. Burger night.
Hi, everybody. Hello, Tyler. Hello, Captain C. Hello, Go Cato. Hello, Mira. Hello, Cal. Thank you for the $5, by the way, Cal. Goodbye, Marcus. Bye, Cal. Hello, Fox. I think that's everybody. Botrix, whatever. I don't have to say hi to Botrix. Hi. Hi. Well, chat. I guess this is goodbye. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Not goodbye forever, but definitely goodbye for like a week. Where are you going? I am going on a trip. So I'll be gone for a week. I'm saying goodbye for a week. Clickbaited. Hi, Kanga. So, like, technically, I am saying where trip. I am going to California. Big place, so it's not like saying where I'm going is gonna spoil anything. It's a big place. I could be going literally anywhere. But I'm going on a nice little trip. A nice little vacation. Visit Haiti. When is your last stream before trip? This one. This is my last stream.
Shake.
Nathan Troy Adams.
This was so fucked up and evil
Sorry,
and mean
Puddle.
and awful.
I'm sorry, Puddle. Thank you for the 5, Puddle. This was so fucked up and evil and mean and awful. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to mislead you. What if you see Kel? Scary. That would be kind of scary. For a week? Yeah, for a week. My heart actually dropped. Thank you for getting rid of that Stream Elements asshole who keeps coming around here once in a while. I don't know who the fuck that guy is, but he just spams my fucking chat. It's ridiculous. Hi, Remy. Shotgun in my mouth. Sorry, Puddle. Sorry. Sorry. Go chill with Aiden. I didn't know what to cover because my stream has to be kind of short because I have my plane is my flight is soon. And I gotta leave. But I thought I'd get on, relax with you guys. I don't know. It's whatever you guys want. We could just do whatever you guys want, to be brutally honest. What is the title about? I'm just leaving for a week. I'm leaving forever. I'm leaving forever. Come drive. I've done it before. Dude, I'm not driving through California, man. The gas prices over there, ridiculous. Any marbles? There might be. Oh no. Oh, one of these clickbait things. That legit fucks with people's feelings. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Shake.
Nathan Toy Adams.
Get your Burger King crown on.
Thank you for the 10, Mira. Get your Burger King crown on. I'll make sure to get a crown before I go. I'll make sure to get a crown. I wonder if that'll like, if I actually do get on a plane, right? Dude, wait, why are the emojis doing that? What the hell? I just saw that. What the hell was that? I wonder if like, if I actually put on a Burger King crown and went onto the plane, I wonder if that like, something like clicks in people's brains when they see that, and maybe they like are alerted to something. They might get scared. I feel emotionally manipulated by Marcus. Sorry, Flavorless guys. If Marcus is leaving, I have nothing to live for. Don't worry, don't worry. This is okay, because last time I did a vacation, I was able to stream. This time I can't, so I'm just gone for a week. I don't know if I'll be on next Wednesday, though. I can't remember when I get back, but I don't know if I'm going to be on, so it might be Thursday. Marcus's dying vacation in California is just the new living on a farm for dogs. You might get unwanted attention. That's what I was going to say. Like, I wonder if putting on the Burger King, like, crown gives me, like, attention. Like, people are gonna, like, stare at me or look at me. But, yeah. Going to have some fun. I've never been... well, no, okay, I just lied to you. I actually just lied to my chat. I have been to California when I was, like, a little kid. That's, like, the extent of it. And I don't...
Shake.
Nathan Toy Adams.
Let's hit the club in Oakland.
Oh, I heard Oakland's a great place. I went there when I was like a kid, but I don't really count. See, I've been to San Diego. But other than that, I've only ever been to Disneyland, and I don't really count Disneyland as like California because I only went to Disneyland. That was like it. I just went there. So I don't really count that. Meet up with chatters in California. I don't know if that's what I'm gonna do. I've never shown my face before, so that's probably something I can't do. It's more dangerous than last year, so imagine the thrill. It's probably more dangerous because they just lost all their sports teams. They're fucking pissed. I used to go every year, but I haven't been in ages now. I don't go to Cali mostly just because I know things are kind of pricey there. Like, it's kind of expensive. And I didn't exactly have the money to just go to California. Anaheim is a shithole. Oh, it is. That's like how I've been to Disney World but didn't see any other part of Florida. Yeah, that's what I would expect. Because I've been to Florida, right? I've been to Florida. But I only went to one part of Florida. Like one little spot in Florida for a wedding. And I can't remember what the place is called. I couldn't remember. but it was like some place where a bunch of like old people retire. I don't know if this helps, but the beaches were very very beautiful. The beaches were like white sand. I'm an A's fan for life. You're an A's fan, Cal. Okay. I went to that spot. I stayed in a hotel there, going to the wedding, and then I never left like that spot in particular. It was literally just that little spot. So I don't really count that as going to Florida. I mean, I've been there, but I guess I've been there. Experienced the weather, I guess. But yeah, I don't really know what to cover. I don't really know what to cover. If you guys want me to cover like something specific, or if you guys just want me to do like something else. I was just going to watch this How Not to Act Online video. I was going to watch that yesterday, but I never got to it. But we can watch this, or we could do whatever you guys want, whatever else you guys want. By the way, I don't know if I said thank you, but thank you, Mira, for the 10. Thank you, Cal, for the 5 and the 2. And Puddle, thank you for the 5. I can't remember if I said thank you. Flamenco is so cringe. All right, we can cover it. We can cover it.
You
I mean,
come from the
I'm streaming
blood
right
sports
now, so I don't know about that, dude.
Yeah, you're streaming right now, and no one cares, dude. No one cares because you're sensitive. Because you're a
Okay.
loser.
Whoa! Why would Tom
Yeah.
say that? That's so
Sorry,
mean.
buddy.
Flamenco is somebody that's had a pretty tough career. He's a VTuber, I guess, if this model counts as VTubing. And despite at
Whoa.
times being well connected, having associations with Augie RFC, The Killstream, and Mr. Metica, he is now known as an embarrassing failure due to his many mishaps and public fallouts. If you're aware of these guys I've listed off, you won't be surprised that Flamenco liked to see himself as the edgy type. He was the type of guy that thought he was really special because he read Kiwi Farms threads and watched anime. But these interests
Whoa.
Flamenco had became obsessions, leading him down some dark and unsavory paths. And looking through his career, I think a pretty good blueprint can be laid out for how
What
to
is he
not
supposed to be?
act
Is he
online.
like a puppy? I can't remember what. I don't remember what Flamenco did. I'm gonna be brutally honest. But what did Flamenco? What is his character again? Is he like a panda or something? What is that thing?
Flamenco, leave them kids alone.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
okay,
That's good.
buddy. Okay, buddy.
Flamenco TV was a commentary, politics,
pup in a
and
cup?
anime
That's what I
streamer,
thought, dude.
so
Let's
a triple
go.
threat of potential predator genres. He first became known to many through The Killstream, a blood sports live show hosted by Ethan Ralph.
The singular force, the Ralph of Mail.
Now, I'll be honest, I watched a very small amount of The
Hi,
Killstream
Tyra,
whilst
bye.
Flamenco was a co-host.
Bye,
and I am just
Tyrone.
going from memory, but it did seem like he really looked up to the people there. He was a right-wing otaku outcast, and this was a place that he could be himself. You know, he could allude to conspiracies about the he could talk about his anime shit with Gator, and this was an avenue to get noticed by his idol, provocative content creator here on YouTube, Mr. Metica. So he became loyal to Ralph, and he even had some wins, such as setting up the infamous debate with Vosh, where Vosh let rip the tactical N-word.
I'm doing good. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing pretty great, actually. How about
Grr,
you?
another
I'm
dog.
doing good.
True, another dog. That pisses me off.
Flamenco says you're a communist.
I'm an anarchist, but they're pretty close. We don't need to split hairs. Political violence was the topic Flamenco originally brought to me when we considered going on the kill
Tyrone
stream. That
won.
seems to be a pretty hot
Yeah,
one.
true, honestly.
If you aren't aware of what this video is, a word of warning, don't watch it in public.
Dude, you can just say
And I am also obligated to virtue
What's wrong
signal
with that, man?
and say that Vosh is a disgusting creep. There are no winners on this side of the internet. Anyway, this talk was a complete shit show. And it also led to Flamenco displaying some
Let me make
deranged
sure it
behavior.
sounds
Back when I
loud
was
enough.
streaming on
Or is my mic
Twitch,
loud enough? I don't know if it is.
They like spam messaged me, and I just thought they were a random like alt-right Deuterino, you know? And they came on stream one time, we talked.
You see, Vosh is a very hateable person, but Flamenco doesn't enjoy hate-watching or A-logging people. He sits there getting very upset about the creator.
It's so fucking difficult. It's so fucking arduous to be like, oh, somebody's pushing back against me so.
And in Vosh's case, since he had
That's
him
like
on
me.
Discord, Flam would message him snarky gotchas regularly whilst he was streaming.
Embarrassingly for Flam, Vosh got bored of this and stopped replying to him, but Flamenco didn't stop messaging Vosh.
Classic. Overheat, kiss homie. Okay.
2nd, June 5th, June 8th, June 9th, June 10th, June 14th, and June 18th. So, so he's committed. He's committed, and most recently, and this is my favorite one. He's actually gone like 2 months and 40 messages without a response from me. If we go down, yeah.
Damn. So he just spam messages this guy over and over and over again?
Boy.
Yeah, it's a bit schizo, but I couldn't help but notice this. You can see him here messaging, "I'm glad I could help." This is Mr. Metica's catchphrase. This guy would get made fun of for being a copy of Metica, even in the way he speaks. He actually would go to anime conventions cosplayed as the guy.
What?
This is...
Oh, that's actually kind of like... Oh my god. That's actually kind of crazy. That's actually, like, crazy. He went to anime conventions. Mind you, he's a grown man. I'd understand if this was, like, some, like, teenager or something, and they just, like, really like Mr. Medicare, and they just dress up as his character. I understand if it's, like, some kid. This guy's, like, a grown-ass man, and he's going to anime conventions dressed as Mr. Medicare. Come on, man. Come on. Oh. Sexo. What is sexo? Oh, I see. I see what it is.
Ill. And here he is, using his
Inox.
catchphrase whilst
Inox.
being ignored by Vosh. But this is not the worst the Vosh has on him. See, Vosh has his own website, and it has its own chat for whilst he streams. And Vosh figured out that many accounts, such as Far Left Chud, Kiwi Farms Will Rise, and Liquid Vosh, were all flamenco alts.
At this point,
And
just
look,
dressed
I
up.
understand-
Yeah, at that point, just dressed up as Scout. Yeah, from TF2. Flamenco really sunk himself when he said he wanted to call Xander Hall's mom, and Xander kicked out of the place he was. And Xander got kicked out of the place he was living. That's what really sunk him. Huh.
And this is giving Vosh a W.
Like he
But
got
it's
him kicked out of his
fault.
house?
But that's not all. These people have separate Kiwi Farms accounts. Do you want to see something truly glorious? Holy shit. Here's Far Left Chud, aka Flamenco, responding to an instance in which Pig Puncher, our good friend Pig Puncher, called out Flamenco for having a lot of alts. Far Left Chud says, Pig Puncher is doing his usual Flamenco IP dance after he got trolled. And then Flamenco responds, "What did I supposedly do now?" Far Left Chud responds, "Someone trolled him with a username called Zoe Quinn is a liar, and he thought it was you. We pulled the IP addresses. It was him. They're the same person."
Truly shameful stuff. Like, this is in no way cool. This is in no way funny. It looks like the only reason Flamenco is doing this is to stroke his own ego after he gets mad about an annoying lefty content creator. And I'm kind of guessing here,
Interesting.
but I think the reason why nothing come of this is because the kill streak...
Dude, I don't even know. I don't even know how people like actually like actively just go on. Maybe I'm just like not well tuned, I guess, but I don't have like a Kiwi Farms account. I don't like go on Kiwi Farms. I think I might have went on it one time. I think I might have went on it like one time to look at like something, some form of like evidence for something. And I can't even tell you what it was for. I just don't know. I just don't go on those types of sites. I don't know. It's just not my thing. Hi, Nate. He wanted to, but backed down before calling Xander Hall's mom. Augie talked him down, I think. I see. It wasn't when he said he wanted to fuck his cousin on Augie's stream. Oh, yeah, and he has like 15 alt accounts. Like, see, let alone having one, you have 15 alt accounts on Kiwi Farms. It's just crazy to me. Went on it a few times, but don't have an account. You have to be chronically online, to be honest. See, that's what I mean is, like, I feel like you just don't really have, like, or if maybe you have one just to, like, do research on things or to look into some stuff. Like, that might be the reason why you have it. But, like, actively engaging on Kiwi Farms, I feel is, like, I don't know, like, it's one of those sites that I just feel like is a no-no area that you just don't touch, you know? I'm not saying it's like an evil place per se, because it's not like Kiwi Farms is like extremely evil. You'll probably be fine if you went on Kiwi Farms and like said a few things. But like, I don't know. It's just not like one of those places that I ever see myself going on. I have 9,000 alts. He's into some nasty BDSM stuff, like he's in it bad. I've lurked but never wrote anything. Same with Reddit. Reddit, I think, is different. I think Reddit's kind of different because at least with Reddit, it's like, for the most part, I feel like most people use Reddit for like asking general questions about like video game questions, like how do you beat a level in a game, or like what is here, you know, how do you get to this part in a game, or like let's say you're trying to do like DIY stuff at home or trying to like fix things at home. You can ask like, you know, Reddit, and most people use Reddit to be like, hey, like, does anybody have any advice for this or something? I feel like Reddit's mostly like surface level, like asking simple questions. Damn, Tyrone been putting in the work. Tyrone 8997, Tyrone 8998, Tyrone 8999, Tyrone 9000. Feels weird for that to be the main place for some people to hang out. Yeah, that's what I mean is like, I feel like for your main area to hang out, that just doesn't seem right. Especially when you have like Flamenco's amount, like 18 like alt accounts. That's a lot, man. Like, why would you have so many alt accounts on Kiwi farms of all places? What time do you need to go to the airport? I'm not going to say my exact time. I'll just put it that way.
Stream crowd inherently distrust Vosh, and at the time, like
Tyron
Flamenco,
6969 banned
even though
everywhere.
Ralph did start to make digs at Flamenco.
I use
on
Reddit for
occasion.
gaming and Warhammer 40k. Yeah, that's what I mean is like, for example, like I don't use Reddit. I don't think I've ever really used Reddit. But I know my wife uses it, and she only uses it for like gaming stuff. She'll look up like how to beat like a level in a game or something, or where to get like something, and that's what she uses it for. I'm at the airport waiting for you right now.
Imagine the state that you would be in if you started on time, Ralph. You'd be fucked.
Imagine.
Marcus, I'm waiting for you at the airport. What the fuck? Hi, Irby. Hi. Well, I'll see you soon.
You would have no audience because that would have never happened. But anyway,
nobody cared
we
about
love
any
you.
of us.
We love you here. We love you.
Oh,
here,
dude,
though.
Tyler,
We
I had a
love you
friend who
Here
would
we
be on
are
Reddit
at the
all the
point where
time.
Ralph was brutally embarrassing himself with pill streams, where he was.
That's how I learned about Reddit. I didn't learn about Reddit until I was like a teenager. I think I was like in high school, maybe sophomore year or maybe freshman year. I didn't learn about Reddit until my friend showed me it. I had a friend who like showed me what Reddit was. And I was like, oh, or no, it was junior year of high school. Like I said, I don't really go on other sites other than like just YouTube. I think YouTube is like the main place I go. I've been on other sites. But I've never really used other sites. Like I've just been on YouTube mostly. And then obviously like I feel like Instagram and like, you know, actually no. Snapchat was when I was like a kid. I don't use Snapchat anymore. Kick when I was a kid. Never, after like 1 year of using it, never again. Dude, I never even used Facebook. I don't think I've ever been on Facebook before. He baited us, butt fucker. Don't leave me. It was so evil. Kick evil. Kick is evil, huh? Kick is kind of evil. I used to Reddit to argue with motherfuckers and rage bait. Marcus at the airport, I will scream the code word bombs. You know it's me. I swear to God, if that happens when I'm at the airport, I'm gonna shit myself. I didn't use Twitter until I started doing YouTube. I never even like. I kind of thought, dude, I thought Twitter was like. I thought Twitter was on the same level as things like 4chan when I was in high school. Until I realized, like, oh, it's not. It really is just, like, surface level. Like, this is, like, surface level sites. I thought that, like, Reddit, Twitter, all these different sites were, like, scary sites that I'm not supposed to use. And then I realized, like, oh, it's not. I can use Reddit, and I'll be fine. I can use Twitter, and I'll be fine. I was, like, such a... I don't know. I had a weird, like, mentality about it. I really only used, like, Instagram and... The only sites I have ever used, or apps or whatever, consistently is YouTube and Instagram. I think those are the only two. I thought Twitter was for old people when I was in school. I guess I just never used Facebook because of that reason. I never used Facebook because I knew it was for old people. So I was like,
is mixing Xanax and alcohol to such an extreme, it's impressive he even managed to go live, and Flam was here looking out for the guy.
So what do you want to do going forward with this? Do you still have stuff going on with your family that you want to maybe take some time off and deal with? Because me and Gator can keep the lights on for pretty much as long as you need, buddy.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Say it again.
I haven't decided that.
But eventually, like everybody does, Flamenco fell out with Ralph. I'm not sure when the bridge actually burnt, but it just seems like an
God,
inevitability.
that little guy, dude, that little guy, his guy, it's so... Honestly, I can't lie, it's awesome. That fucking thing looks so stupid. It's amazing. I love how dumb it looks. Why is this thing so cool?
For everyone that knows Ethan Ralph. Even his most loyal servant, the Gator Gamer, broke free from the grip of his little trotters eventually. But this didn't turn out to be an issue for Flamenco. Flamenco could get an audience just covering Ethan Ralph acting so badly.
Does it breathe?
And
it
also,
breathes.
Metica had fallen out with Ralph, leading to what I would imagine to be Flam's personal highlight of his career.
Oh, hello?
Oh, hello.
How's it going, sir?
Oh, I'm just waiting with bated breath.
I know. Oh,
after that amazing intro.
Yeah, I threw that together in like 2 minutes.
Who wins in a mid-off singing competition, Lex or Cam? Honestly, not to diss on Lex, but Cam's got the better voice, man. Like, let's be brutally honest. If we give him a good song to sing, he's probably going to hit on that, you know? But Lex, she just doesn't have the voice. She doesn't have a singing voice. It's just not in her. It's not in her.
But I thought that was, it worked out really
modest. Well. Oh, you're so modest. That took no effort at all. I mean, Jesus.
It's uncanny, isn't it? This is what I would imagine it would be like to talk to an AI chatbot yourself.
Level 1 versus level 79. Somebody's practicing, haven't they?
Practicing.
But anyway, not only did Flamenco get to spend time with his idol, this is a very successful stream for him. They got to spend a long time talking about the current drama, and Flamenco thrashed him at Guilty Gear.
Yep.
I took one match in a couple rounds. Yep.
Marcus, if you knew it would lead to safer environment, would you say the 14 words, the ones all these crazy Zoomers need to hear? What is the words? I don't know. I don't know what words you're saying. Can you sing? I used to. I was in choir when I was a kid. If I kept going, I probably would have had a good voice, but like I would have trained my voice a bit better. If I trained, I'd probably be pretty good, but I mean, for now, probably not, no. I don't, like, sing very often, so. We need to get them together. I'm convinced now. Lex and Cam. Wait, they could do, like, a duet or something, yeah. That would make sense. I think that would work better for Lex's situation. Lex needs, like, a guy in the song, man. I mean, you just gotta sing. Well, yeah, but, you know, there's ways of bettering your voice. You know, like on a surface level, if I actually gave like an effort and I actually sang a song that I could probably hit like the notes of, I could probably sing pretty well. But if I want to be like an actual good singer, I'd probably have to train. Like I'd probably have to train my voice a little bit, be like consistent at singing. But I guess if I were to say like, am I good at singing? I'd probably say no. Would you say them? The teen words? There are 4 of them? The teen words. What? Are you trying to get me to say 6, 7 or something? 6, 7? Is that what you want? Is that what you want to hear? I feel like Babka could rap. Yeah, probably because she's like black, honestly. Sing us a song, Marcus. I'm good, man. I'm good. I don't usually sing songs in front of people. Not much of a public singer or whatever. Is Rue good at singing then? I'm better at singing than she is. But I personally like her singing voice, but if I had to take a guess on whether or not people think she's a good singer, probably not. She doesn't sing very loud. She does like whisper singing. And if she tries to raise her voice, it just breaks and she can't do it. They're asking if you can sing.
No.
See, she says no. Sing us the song. Sing us the song. You're the piano man. I sang my sing. You should sang me some sing. Oh, Jesus Christ. I sang my sing. You should sang me some sing too. Jesus Christ. Fuck. Ruse slander? Listen, it's not slander. She admits it too. Okay, I'm not slandering my own wife. She was perfect for what I was asking her to do. She can whisper sing, but if you asked her to like sing out loud, like, you know, not like quietly singing, she can't do it. Like unironically, her voice like breaks. It like you know when you like try to sing a song and then all of a sudden you just nothing comes out of your mouth, like it's too high of a note or it's too like low of a note or something and nothing comes out. That's what happens to her when she tries to like sing like out loud. It like nothing comes out. She just can't do it. And then she like squeaks. Hi, Jimbo. But like when she like does like whisper singing, she sounds amazing. I love her voice. She's just got to train, man. She's just got to train.
Yep. I kneel. Yep. I kneel to my superior. There you go.
Then Flamenco has to go and ruin it all with this cringe shit.
Oh no, this is just the position role now. I get to lead the Chudbud division of the Sweetie Squad. I think that's my official title now.
Okay, let me close this out so I can run away from the humiliation.
Flamenco
Jimbo, you
TV
gotta
was
fill in
then
for Marcus
the
when he's
leader
gone.
of
True.
the Chudbud division of the Sweetie Squad. How did those words come out of his mouth without him feeling stupid? But you know, he did get to shake the pill bottle in front of Daddy Jim.
Mamenko, can you hear me? Tatenko, you there?
I can't hear you.
Mamenko!
Really funny stuff. And Flamenco was riding high off of this.
You made Mr. Medicare from his mouth go, I'm here for the humiliation. I'm being dominated. It was tough. It was tough to watch Daddy Jim be dominated by you in such a fashion. All of us who looked up to him, now you're the new Jim.
But seriously, with this success, Flamenco did make a bit of a name for himself, as he had also established a niche in covering YouTuber drama.
Chat,
The stuff
just
that
get
Flamenco like.
Just get Gamma to do it, man. Just get Gamma to do the streaming. Get him to do it. How long has it been since Mrau has streamed? That's what's making me curious. How long has it been since Mrau? I know a lot of people have been interested in the Mrau streams, but he hasn't been on for a while. God, no, not Gamma. Okay, sorry. I wish Mrau was still alive. Oh, did Mrau pass away? That makes sense. You know, honestly, I expected it. He got COVID and passed. He streamed once a couple days ago. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's upsetting. I'm sorry. You know, it's sad to hear. It's sad to hear.
To watch was like age-regressed women pretending to be cartoon.
Funny VTuber is funny, simple as. Genuinely can't imagine being so neurotic and paranoid about watching a grown woman with a high-pitched voice. Ah, well, more Shoto for me. Oh, actually, you know what? Speaking of Flamenco, there was an era where Mrau. God damn it, dude. Did he block me? I think there was a time. Where, okay, hold on. Let me try to find the tweets. There's Mrau tweets with him. It's awesome. Mrau would like say silly things and then he'd try to see if Flamenco would respond. I don't know if I can find them though. That was like actually a year ago. Yeah, this is like I'm digging through.
Children
I'm digging in
for
my
an audience of lonely men in their 30s.
Mrau broke up with you?
Foreign country I've been to is the US.
Yeah, he blocked me, yeah.
So it's not really something I am interested in or am going to cover. What is important to this story, though, is he also got close with Augie RFC.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome
Holy
to
shit, why does he look like this? He just looks... I'm not dissing him. Okay, I want to make this clear. I'm not, like... I'm not dissing him. I just mean like he doesn't look like the same Augie that we normally like see. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm
The
saying.
Augie RFC TV channel. My name is Augie RFC, and I'm the host of Red Fox Comms.
And started making appearances on his After Hours stream with Nicholas Diorio,
Marva's
Turkey Tom,
dying.
and Bo Blacks.
Hi, Big Aaron. Hi.
At least let Flam in. Is he in there? What's up, Flam?
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
This was back in Augie's closeted era, before he was out and proud with his partner Connor, and his earliest collaborations with
I wanna
flamenco
stream
I
in the
can
closet,
find
dude.
were Among Us and Super Mario Sunshine streams.
Flam, do a Mario impression. Mamma mia! Missa mia! Mario!
Amazing.
A trait that Flamenco has that's similar to many
Amazing.
other online embarrassing figures is that he has a habit for oversharing when it's absolutely unnecessary.
Watching age play VTubers is a gooner mental illness. I don't know how people can watch that stuff, man. There's only one person I think that I've ever watched that was like a VTuber that I actually like tuned in for, and it was this one person, and it was only for like a few streams because I thought it was like funny. And I can't even remember their name because that's how like short-lived it was. It's it was that they're called Chibi Doki or whatever. And I can't remember what they did. They did like they had like a time where they got like popular because they had like some funny meme happen. And I was like, "Oh, okay, I kind of fucked with that." So I tuned into like one stream, I think. And then I was like, okay, they're kind of funny. And then that was probably like the extent of how far I actually tuned into their content. You're my fave VTuber? I wouldn't really call myself one, but I guess technically I count as one, huh?
You're a PNG tuber.
Yeah, I was going to say PNG. The retarded girl with derpy eyes. Yeah, that's Chibi Doki. That one. That's the one I'm talking about. The one that's like got a big... It's like the character's like a fat head. And then her eyes just randomly like go cross-eyed. And she like randomly speaks like Spanish. Sometimes. Fuck, who's that one girl? I linked the music video. Like the retarded... Fillion might get a pass. You a PNG YouTuber? That is true. Sometimes I would try to hate watch Nux, but his voice was too annoying to listen to for long. He's really annoying. I can't watch Nux. Like, it's impossible. He's so hard to listen to. I tried tuning into some ordinary podcast back in the day. I just couldn't do it. She's still popular? Well, I'm sure she's still popular. I just mean, like, I just can't. Like, you know, the jokes got stale for me. You know? Jokes got a little stale and I just stopped watching. But yeah, dude, fucking... Ooh, wait, what? Chibi Doki responds to major backlash over old comments. Whoa, what? Yeah, I can't watch Nux. Like I tried watching the podcast that Muda had back before any of the dramas. And I just couldn't. It was so impossible.
Here he is
with how
openly
annoying
talking
he
about
was.
his attraction to his step-cousin and how this led him into getting into anime, presumably because it was one of her interests.
Yeah, she's related to my stepfather's sister. Through,
I would never
like,
admit to this,
marriage
bro.
or whatever. So it's like it's a weird thing. I'm
Wait,
sorry.
that would be very awkward for family get-togethers if you marry.
The fuck? He admits to what? What is he admitting to? He got into anime because of his attraction to his cousin? Because he was attracted to her? Oh. Okay.
I'm sorry, but redheads are just like...
Okay, buddy.
Okay.
No, I unironically had a crush on her. I unironically had a crush on her.
Whoa,
remind me
you have a
again-
girlfriend.
Wait. Remind me again how y'all were related?
I had a crush on her when like I was 13. I am related to her because she is my cousin through my stepfather's sister.
Okay. Well, stepfather, so it's not real.
Stepfather.
Okay, so it's not related, but still weird. I would still call it strange. I'd still call that weird. Because, I mean, I don't know. The way I see it when it comes to, like, step siblings or whatever, if they, like each other or they end up, like, liking each other, it isn't related, but there is, like, that kind of part of you that's, like... There's that part of me that's, like... It's still kind of... Still a tad bit strange, right? Like, there's still that feeling of, like, you know, you guys have been, like... I'd imagine it's more just, like, I know you because you're, my parents are together type of thing, or these parents are together. Like, I know you as, like, kind of a family member. I wouldn't, like, have any, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's just that feeling of, like, I know you as kind of just, like, a family member, not as somebody that I would, like, actually have a crush on. Even if, let's say, the fucking cousin is the, you know, a super attractive person, I don't think it matters. I think it still is, like, oh, I'm, you know, related to you, so, not in, like, a fucking physical, biological sense, but we're kind of related in the sense that we're, like, family, and I wouldn't, like, I don't know, I wouldn't, like, touch family like that, I guess. This take doesn't go good places? Well, what do you mean? I'm saying I don't think finding, like, even your, like, step siblings or step cousins attractive is, like, a good idea. I don't think, like, engaging in that is, like, a good idea. They're, like, your family members. Like, you should probably, you know what I mean? Like, you should probably not have, like, any sort of, like, relationship with your family members. That's just strange to me. Even if they don't have, like, a physical relation to you.
Yeah, but it's still like it's still cousin by marriage.
Okay, that's a little bit better though, but, like, at least it's not real. It's like,
well, that's why I said step cousin. Like,
it's just weird to bring up. Imagine if she heard him talking about her like this. Make Christmas really weird. That is true as well. Like, again, yeah, that is true. Like, she's still your step cousin, brother. If she finds out you're saying this, that's, like, really weird.
You're talking about real cousin, and I'm just like, okay, buddy.
This is, like, an unironic, like, super hard crush, okay? Like, this girl is, like, kind of the reason I got into freaking anime, okay?
Oh no! It's her fault. Fuck her, man.
Lolcow Enjoyer, Kiwi Farms poster, doesn't understand that disclosing information such as this on a live stream full of commentary and drama enjoyers is going to lead to it being clipped, discussed, and mocked relentlessly. And Flamenco's obsession with lolcows would seep through into his commentary on other dramas. One time stood out to me on After Hours when the crew were discussing the harassment of Pokimane and whether she got disproportionately harassed compared to male Twitch streamers.
Wait, what is the argument that you guys are having?
That Pokemon's largely uncontroversial, with the exception of, like, extremely personal cases and, like, misrepresented drama over the past, like, 2 years. There's, like, really not many big arguments against her.
Yes, it must have been a slow news day, but Flamenco comes in with a comparison that I think sums up this issue I have with him.
I'm
What
pretty
are
sure
the
I
other
got-
things?
Maybe he's just a Yi fan. Maybe.
Say is that I think that there's, like, a lot of parallels between, like, Pokimane and DSP, specifically
Okay,
the
bro,
way in
that's the
which
craziest Okay,
that's
the
a
way,
that's a
hold
jump.
on,
I
let me
think that's
finish
a
what I'm
jump.
saying.
To understand
Comparisons between Pokimane and Darkside Phil? What? What? What kind of comparison is that?
Pokimane's wrongdoing, we must first look back at the career of the great DSP.
I want to know, like, what's the difference between
Oh
Pokimane
my God,
and
there's
Darkseid?
no way I'm engaging.
Okay, then
with
explain to me what the difference
between Pokemon
is.
and Darkside Phil is.
Explain to me what the difference is then.
This is, like, super autistic.
No, I want to know though. What's the difference between Darkside Phil and Pokimane?
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know everything about Darkside Phil. I don't know, like, his whole history, but I thought he was just kind of this, like, I thought he was, like, a streamer, this guy who was kind of like a know-it-all, like, asshole. Or he treated himself like he was a know-it-all asshole on the internet about, like, everything. Isn't that what he did? Isn't that, like, his whole thing? Didn't he used to, like, it wasn't that like his entire like shtick. People just hated him. I just know people like fucking hated his guts because he was just kind of like an asshole to most people. I don't know if he did anything like, he might have done something bad. I can't remember, but I just know him as like pretty much. Yeah, that's what I don't know about know-it-all. Yeah, he's a lolcow moron. Yeah, that's what I mean. He's a massive I mean it as like he's this guy who thinks he knows everything. He obviously doesn't. He's just like a fucking moron who gets like laughed at. Which I wouldn't put Pokemon on the same level at all. That's not what Pokemon is at all. The fuck?
Pokemon.
Everything in Flamenco's tiny little box of a world must be understandable through the lens of a lolcow or Kiwi Farms or a Mr. Medica drama. You can see him here in the Vosh DMs claiming that Vosh went full wings. This is not just a funny part of the internet for Flamenco, this is his world. And I think this is a big reason as to why he is just so difficult to listen to. Like, I was a fan of the old After Hours streams. They had some great moments, but this debate in particular was like pulling teeth to get through.
Why would only the first tweet be talking about numbers when I'm specifically listing examples, Flamenco? So
Because
on
you
top
literally
of it,
said as hard as. That's how English works.
all right, as hard as my cock when I fuck you in the ass in this debate.
No, Nick, you have to make a good point before you do the Destiny, like, gloating shit.
And I will give Flamenco a W. That was a fairly funny comment. And I do want to sidestep to just talk about Mr. Lips quickly.
That's bad, but Flamenco is allowed to say that I'm aping Destiny's talking points the whole debate uncontested. Like, I saw people legitimately mad that I made a joke saying, like, I'm gonna fuck you in the ass in this debate or something in the middle of it, but let everyone have Destiny jokes.
Okay, that's interesting.
Completely
Mason Troy Adams.
Troy Adams. Hell yeah. Thank you for the
Troy
5,
Adams.
Ryan Thomas. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Thomas. Dude, the emojis like do a big like celebration. It does like a big like it's like awesome. MTA. Mason
Yes,
Troy Adams.
he would get very upset about people calling him a skinwalker at this point in time. But I do think we need to give Nick a bit of empathy and maybe even a bit of charitability, because this was around the time that he was by a Ehiba cult into thinking he was non-binary.
Yeah, dude, I could be like, imagine hypothetically fat shaming a non-binary lad like myself. How dare you, Ethan? Susan, as a fat non-binary victim
Mason Troy Adams,
of
permanent dono sign. We're gonna change it
body
to
shaming. My
probably
video
something
should
new
not have been
when I
age
get back.
restricted, Susan. Yeah, no community is perfect. They're just currently the big bads. If commentary comes out and gets as many stories wrong as they do, and commentary starts f***ing up, I expect other people to start holding us accountable. And I'm not gonna say it's because we're non-binary men, okay? I'm not gonna like fucking take my my intrinsic fucking trait or whatever and jump behind it like a big human shield. Dude,
He's non-binary? That's awesome. I
walked up
never
to me
even
and he
knew.
goes, hey Nick, you're non-binary, right? That was the first thing he said to me, and I didn't know how to respond. I was like stoned out of my mind. I was like, yeah, dude.
This guy used to knock about with the Killstream lot, and then from a couple years of
Oh, I
watching
never knew
Destiny,
he was LGBTQ,
turned...
dude. I never knew he was LGBTQ. Well, like, now I feel like bad for making like fun of the guy and stuff.
into an aspiring hermaphrodite.
MTA forever.
What the hell is going on
Boo.
there?
All right, fine.
But anyway,
fine. We'll
Flamenco
keep it.
and his obsessions.
Hey, I won't change it. If the
Earlier, we
fans
heard
like it, the
Vosh
fans
reference
like it.
that Flamenco is bothering someone called Pig Puncher. This is actually an old alias for Xanderhall.
X in my name is not just a symbol or a target sign.
Oh, it's Xander
And
Hall,
Flamenco
dude.
had a much deeper, freakier obsession for him than he did Vosh. It started out as Flam just seeing him as somebody that he could make fun of.
So, this right here is our boy Xanderhall.
Nick is
formerly
BLTXXL.
Pig Puncher. He's traded one screen name for another. I don't know why he decided that he wanted to sound like a antipsychotic medication, but hey, what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? You gotta follow your bliss. You gotta follow your creative outlets, however you need to go.
We can even see President Sunday, of all people, in the comments of this video taking shots at Flamenco. And he is right, you can't do this
Can we
above
get
it all
Medicare?
cutting critique
Yeah,
while
Medicare at
sounding a
home,
bit
Medicare at
anxious
home.
and frail. If you aren't aware of who Xanderhall is,
So he's just
like a
so essentially Flamenco has this like boner for Medicare and wants to be like the new Medicare. Is that his like whole shtick?
Bosch clone that has the energy of like a really stupid child, and for some reason Flamenco just couldn't get him out of
Xander Hall used to have like a cool room, dude. Now he like looks like he's in like like now he looks like he's in some like fucking basement somewhere. I'm like, that's
his head.
What the hell?
Which this in itself is an L. Xanderhall, I think,
What's wrong
at
with a
most
name that
should be
sounds like
thought
meds,
of
man?
maybe once
True,
every
what
few
the hell?
months, just to have a little chuckle at his expense, and then to
Oh
move
my God,
on.
no, don't
and
kill
I'm
yourself,
going to take it back
no.
to Metica once again. Metica would
Sorry,
spitball
Jesus
stuff,
cow.
and he would speculate. And he would comment on such speculations for comedic effect, often to try to get a rise out of his subject. Flamenco would also speculate, but in his case it would lead to him getting so mad that he considered on stream contacting Xander Hall's mother in the hope that she would cut financial ties with Xan.
I'm feeling this out with you.
Oh, what? He wanted to call her mom to cut financial ties. So, like, cut this guy off. Don't give him any money. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Guys, because
Okay.
I want to spitball my idea anyway. This guy doesn't make a whole
know
lot of money
about-
on the internet.
No,
But
I didn't know he had a
has
meth
rent that
ex-wife.
is, like,
The fuck?
upwards of $1,600
Marcus, can we
a
play
month.
Skate together? Do you like the new
My
Skate,
personal
Chris?
theory
You big
is
fan?
that he is not subsidizing his own income through work or anything, and that he is largely paying his rent through his parents floating his rent bill. This guy has gone on record saying that his mom was mentally and physically abusive towards him. I don't know if his mom knows about that. I'm wondering, should I send his mom all this nasty stuff that he said about her? All I would be doing is I would be sending information about his mom, or about him.
I'm
what
happy
he
you're
said about his
enjoying it,
mom
Chris.
to his
That's awesome to
mom.
hear.
Now, I'm not. I don't know. I don't know. It would. Gosh, it would be really funny.
So Flam's theory is that Xander Hall wasn't making enough money online to pay his way and must be being subsidized by his family. So in contacting his mother and essentially telling on him, this might mean that Xander Hall would need to retire his online career and get a normal job. This whole thing kicked off because Flamenco thought Xander Hall might make a video on him, and Flamenco was really threatened by this. But just take a listen to the
I do agree that Xander Hall probably, like, from last I remember, he was talking about how, like, he can't afford, like, anything. And I just think to that point, like, you should probably, like, if you can't afford anything and you're just trying to live stream all the time and you're not making enough money to afford anything, you should probably get off and, you know, focus on working a normal job. If you want to do YouTube, you can. You just have to do it, like, lesser than usual and focus on what's more important to you and, like, your like, family or situation that you're in. Like, you should, like, for me, like, if I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, I can't be doing this anymore, I'm probably gonna, like, call it, you know, work, focus on my wife, because I put her over, like, this. I put her over this. Not to be rude to you guys, but I put my wife over this. And if it's ever to that point, then I gotta put my wife over this. Yeah, Xander Hall has a whole saga with his methed up ex and how she allegedly fucked him over, years and years old. Oh, geez, I didn't even know that. The reason is because it's just harder to make money on the left. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You're right. That is what he said. I forgot about that completely. I forgot he said that the reason why he can't make as much money is because the left doesn't give him money, or the left is filled with poorer people. So that's why they can't give money or something. I can't remember the full extent. Don't take my word for it, because I don't know. I can't remember the exact words, but yeah, the right just has all the viewers with all the money.
The video that Xander Hall did end up making.
Kiwi Farms is a website that's traced back to the Society of Christorians. People on the internet who, well, there's no other way to put it
I have
than
the same
dedicate
chair,
themselves to stalking, harassing, and documenting a autistic transonic fan on the internet.
How is this guy a threat? Xander Hall has the mind of a child. He can barely read a script. This is the whole game Flamenco wanted to get into by being a budget Metica. And the minute the most harmless sped starts talking about him, he ends up in a heap crying in the f***ing corner, having to get his online big brother to calm him down.
Tune into the stream and you're talking about how you want to, like, well, explain to me what you want to do.
I want to send a letter to his mother. about all the really insane, nasty shit that he said about her, and like the screenshots and even video evidence of.
Wait, you want to
the
send his
insane-
mom
this guy's
shit
so
that he
fucking
said about his
retarded.
mom?
Yeah.
Why?
No,
That's insane.
So Augie did successfully talk him out of doing this, and then he had him on after hours the next day to give him a good telling off.
Would telling
You made a poll?
mommy and getting
Yeah, I made a poll.
him cut off be too far?
This call is very shameful on Flamenco's behalf.
He made a fucking poll. That's okay. This guy's a fucking retard. He made a poll asking his chat, is this going too far? Yes, it's going too far, retard. It doesn't take asking your chat if it's going too far to realize that maybe it's going too far. Contacting his mother is maybe going a little far, yeah. Trying to
It
get him
shows
cut off
complete
financially
subservience
is
to
a little
Augie,
far, yeah.
whilst also weaseling around, trying to make it seem like what he's doing isn't as bad as it is.
Okay.
Like, you're literally threatening to ruin his life.
Yeah, that's like,
And you're gloating about it, and you're
I
laughing
don't
about
think
it
it
on
would ruin his
stream.
life.
But
I
you
think
just
it would cause
said-
minor inconvenience. I think it would cause.
What do you mean minor inconvenience? You're
inconvenience,
talking
okay.
about making him lose his
I don't
job.
think it would cause. I do not think it would cause him to get evicted.
I don't care. You're literally
Okay.
making him ruin his, like, you're in this clip. You think that what you're going to do is going to cause him to lose his job, right?
Mhm.
How the fuck is that not a big deal?
No, no, you're right. You're right.
I mean, this should just be obvious to you, man. Like, it shouldn't have to be me telling you this, you know?
hmm You know, maybe I don't know. I probably had like blinders on when I was going into this, probably. So, I do appreciate like everyone telling me that I was fucking up.
Xanderhall has talked about this situation, and what do you know? He was endlessly messaging him trying to get his attention whilst he was streaming, and when he got blocked, he was making oaths to try to contact Xanderhall as well. And somehow,
Okay.
despite this clear display of psychopathy, this all blew over, and Augie and some of the RFC crew ended up going on an IRL trip with Flamenco. Now I'll take some shots at Augie and Connor, but I in no way hate them. Maybe I am a
Help a
bit
queer
salty
couple
that I
move
got
safely?
mogged by a bold lesbian when trying to make a Bo Black's copycat channel.
Is that-
I was
Isn't that guy? Isn't that guy that Augie loves? That's like, they're like in a relationship together
the
or
first,
something.
alright? But this is coming from an honest place of
Yeah, him.
curiosity.
They're like
How the hell
lovers.
did this guy not figure out that Flamenco was a huge red flag? Like, maybe Bo Blacks wouldn't have had the mental capacity to figure it out. But Augie really should have by this point. But not long after this, things were going to get a lot worse for Flamenco. There were leaks from Flamenco's personal Reddit, his Steam account, and from websites that were not safe
Connor?
for work. Now, I am principally
like
against
lovers, I
looking
thought.
into people's personal details like this, but in this case they have already been extensively covered. The Reddit leak was simply extremely
Liquid Sonic's got to
embarrassing.
get a better. He's got to get a better thing, man. I mean, he literally just has like a water droplet pop up on the screen when he talks. I mean, this is ridiculous. He's got to get a better thing. It's just a water droplet, man. He's got to think of something better.
Because he was putting out personal ads on BDSM subreddits.
All right.
He was doing.
Let's get through it.
Hold on. What was he
The
doing?
Reddit leak was simply extremely embarrassing because he was putting out personal ads on BDSM subreddits.
Personal ads on BDSM subreddits.
All right. Let's get through what he likes. Bondage, a slight bit of
Yeah.
pain,
Just a soul.
and chastity, humiliation, and a lot of
Yeah.
other. Wait, am I reading?
Okay,
Yes, this is an insane humiliation ritual to put himself through, but things got a lot worse regarding his Steam account. Now, I'm a bit reluctant
His
to even
Steam
cover
account,
this.
okay.
I know my place, alright? I'm no private investigator. But it came to the public's attention that Flamenco had joined pro-map Steam groups.
Whoa!
Now, there was some level of ambiguity around this allegation. At the
Whoa.
time of Flamenco joining these groups, there was no such
Wait, you can join. Am I like retarded? Maybe call me out on this. Am I retarded? I didn't know you can join Steam groups. Or like, there's like, is there like chat rooms for Steam or something? I thought Steam was just like buy game, leave like review. And then you could like do the same thing on Reddit where like you could give like advice or something. Is that what the... Yes, I'm in Dinosaur. What is Dinosaur? I don't know what that is. I didn't even know that. Okay. I thought the way Steam worked was like the only way you could like message is through like reviews and through like in a game's like chat maybe thing where you could give like ask questions and like have it answered and whatnot. I thought that was like the only thing. Marcus, what? You're way too into it if you're in Steam groups. I don't know you could even do that. Steam Happy, think about it. You might be right. You might be onto something. Well, I thought you just used Steam Happy for like reviews, you know? Like you drop a little Steam Happy. Dinosaur? Sour? Oh. Huh. I didn't even know that. Yeah, I had no clue that was a
Activity by
thing.
any of the members.
Let
It's been
alone there being a pro map Steam group. I thought it was just like if there was gonna be a Steam group, I'd imagine it'd just be like my thought process for a Steam group would be like for a game. You're part of like this game's like little community, if that makes sense. Like it's just a community that's made through like the game. What the hell, man? Do people like chat with people on Steam? Like do people use Steam as a way to communicate and talk? Is that like a thing? The trans cheater AIM community person is in an HRT Steam group. Peak terminally online behavior. Yes. It's just so weird to me. I don't know. I can't imagine like messaging like people on Steam, I guess. I don't know. That's just not something I think of doing. I just know you could send like invites and it gives you like the little chat box that, you know, that you send the invite to your friend. I know I've said words in those before.
Reported that these were normal Steam groups. Then after time, some members...
I know you could do that. I didn't know you could do it in groups. That's
started
interesting.
posting pro map content, and Flamenco had never publicly engaged in anything like this either. So there is a chance that this was an extremely sick troll. I don't know if I can believe that. It sounds too insane to me. But there is at least some grey area there. And what helped Flamenco's...
Chat. Time has come, chat. I do gotta get going. I have to get going. Why not just meet within a modded Minecraft server like normal people? I gotta get going. My trip, my ride, everything, it's here, it's coming. I thought maybe I could get through this video, but I don't think I can. I'll see you guys. I don't know if I can raid into anybody. Do you guys know if I can raid into anyone? Is there anyone that I can raid into? Let's see. Jimbo take his place. Have a good vacation. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for the donations as well today. Sorry that the stream was super short. It was fun while it lasted. But I guess this is goodbye. Well, bye everybody. And thanks for all the fun times we've had.